Yeah, KiT gives out medals for the side events. No trophies.
No trophies.
But, you know, Mario Kart's tomorrow, and it's about to go down. I got everybody in Tennessee gunning for me. See if I can make it 4 out of 5 years.
We'll see, man. The Sonic Fox of Mario Kart. But right now, Conflict in
Let's
the
slow
corner.
down, all right?
Getting mixed. Trying to use the back two to keep Honeybee out, but
And wow, he just knew.
Yeah.
A neutral jump in the perfect time of a read. He's going to go under that forward two from Dr. Fate, looking for the mix-up. Great block from Conflict and push block. He's had enough. Dark Magic activated.
all right, going to use the Onks to hopefully get something started, but Honeybee not having any of it. Drop combo, but Conflict still in a pretty rough spot.
He's going to take the time, tries to challenge after the negative frames of that glyph. Honeybee right on point with his reversal button pressing and switching positions to the corner we go.
This is Conflict going to try to move full screen, kind of where Fate dominates, but gets hit by the trait, forced to clash.
Yeah, and a very, very popular move here in tournament play, the early clash from Conflict. He's going to use that as his one-time, you know, kind of official combo breaker if you have the meter advantage to get people off of you, but he does not. Honeybee spinning the bar to add extra damage to that sequence. Push block and Conflict has just strived for meter.
Yeah, so far all of Conflict's meters essentially been spent on meter burn rolls and push blocks. Hasn't really got a chance to get much started. And Honeybee having his way in this matchup, putting this man in the corner. What's the mix?
Okay, Honeybee coming with the optimals here, and this is going to be it. Oh my God, Tim, please.
Give this win to Conflict. Give this win to Conflict.
All right, and that's going to be it. Running man into the windmill. Tornado dunking down on Dr. Fate. Yeah, he knows what the future holds, but not quite the greatest basketball player. Flash takes it to the skies. 1-0, and just as Pro Series, you know, finalist. 2 seasons in a row, Honeybee, no slouch by any standard.
It's like Conflict doing a good job using his back two to kind of try to space Honeybee out, but just as fast as he gets out, Honeybee gets right back in. The Flash Godlord stuffs the orb on activation. Is going to put Fate into the blender.
Beautiful stuff there. Gets the meaty jump back one into more pressure. And I take a look down, you know, to check my watch, and I look back up, and Flash is drinking soda.
Yeah, Conflict got some meter to spend. He's in a comfortable spot. He can put them orbs out if he wants to. Ooh, the mix.
All right, dunks on him. Right back at you. I can play ball too. It's now 1-1 in terms of dunking. Follows up. Like the idea, Conflict looking to challenge that phase, but unfortunately he's going to end up in a side switch and another early clash.
Yeah, I got shades of the first round here. Honeybee with a very dominant life lead right now. Has Conflict placed in the corner, exactly where you don't want to be against Flash. Conflict going to battle his way out, trying to push Honeybee back towards the mid-screen game, using the orbs to space him out, but Honeybee's phasing right through them. But just as soon as he say like he gets hit by the glyph, Conflict setting up a own little fortress of projectiles here, not letting this man in.
All right, dunking right back at you. 3 points for that one as Conflict steals the life bar. Pretty even matchup now. Conflict has already lost his clash, so he's going to have to play pretty honest. There's the back two. Follows up, gets that orb on screen.
And now it's Honeybee spending a bar, activating trade. Conflict has no way out of this. He has to hold all
mix
this.
Up after the drop. Whoa, wake up stand 3. I like it. Very challenging from Conflict. Dark Magic activated and comes out from in front of the orb. I'm at your door with it.
He's trying. Honeybee has full stock of meter here, so he can make a lot happen if he opens up Conflict. Or there's always a threat of super too.
Yeah, wait a minute. Conflict pulling out some of the magic from yesterday. Just when Honeybee thought he was going to run away from it, sitting on full meter. We know how much Honeybee loves his supers. Trying to get Conflict down to that health range where he would die from it, but instead he's going to pick up the optimal, stay in the corner, and come on, Ragnarok, stop it.
That is just gross. 6-13 into the overhead mix. And
2-0 for Honeybee. Conflict looking for that wake up back 2, not a chance. Spends another bar on that meter bird forward 3 with the armor, plus frames, free mix up in the corner, cross up potential. And I mean, does Honeybee ever stop?
He doesn't, man. The opening round of the match already lost 425 points of health, puts himself into the corner. He's got to find a way to slow down Honeybee's momentum. I like that though, using the traded Onks for the plus frames, making his teleport in safe, but Honeybee just chucking him around. Oh, yo, the dash up down two, the real man's button. So Conflict doing a little bit better this round. Hasn't really had too much of a life loss. Kind of keeping Honeybee on his toes. Using the Onks once again to make his teleport safe.
Oh, and an input error there. Gets the back two in the middle of the tray at Conflict. Finally, Dark Match is still activated. 272, pretty solid damage there.
Yeah, Conflict waking up a little bit here. It's like he's playing this matchup a little bit better than he was before. In the corner now, but again, setting up the Fortress. Honeybee cannot get in on him. All right, ooh, tries the backdash and gets caught once again. And the Onks have been saving Conflict this entire round.
Yeah, great reactions there. Not quite sure if he needed to spin the bar, but again, I'm a huge supporter of spinning that cash to secure the round.
Absolutely.
And Conflict, is that a half a bar life lead?
That is, and that's a half a bar life lead. It's about to disappear. Flash has him in the corner, but he spends the last bar to get out, but puts himself right back in.
Big greedy there. Oh, and great range. That lean back. So much swag from Dr. Fate. Such a beautifully animated character.
Oh,
and yep,
no,
Honeybee knew it.
Now, as the Mystic Ermac player, I can't hate on that.
Yeah, sir. You know that hand on my leg right now because you feel away? I know you're excited, but let's just focus on the commentary. Gets the conversion.
Ooh, bouncing out some great blocks from Conflict, answering back with the raw glyph.
And this may work out in Conflict's favor. Honeybee would not have the meter to challenge him on the clash now. He had a 2-bar game, but that bounce cancel costed him 2. Right in his face, Dark Magic. Extra chip, here's the full combo, keep it unclashable, yes.
Yo, Conflict?
Where do you put the pain ring
behind
out.
him, okay. That's very smart. Honeybee cannot come in now without risking losing more health, but.
And chip damage, Conflict is gonna have to clash here. Electing not to, instead he's gonna eat all of the damage as Honeybee is gaining more meter. And way too late.
Honeybee's got all the meter in the world to work with, too.
And he's definitely gonna spin 3, absolutely. Pixel territory. Conflict in big time trouble.
All right, Conflict gonna spin the last of his meter and get slides right under the orb.
Honeybee's not going to watch the show unfold. Instead, he's going to get out of there. 3 games to 0. The Flash God Lord making all of the right decisions. And Conflict into losers. Don't kick the chair too hard, sir. We're watching you. We have event protection here at KiT.
Conflict looking, there's conflict in his mind right now. But Honeybee, man, Flash God Lord, he knows that matchup.
Yeah, simple decisions coming down to tournament play. As you know, the big turning moment there in Game 3. Conflict eating about 90% of that combo damage before he finally decided to clash. Then on top of it, instead of going all out and spinning the 2 bars and only taking 15%, he takes 25 because Honeybee, no question he was going to spin off his meter there. And with the pixel territory, sure, the ball was out, but again, you're looking at chip.
Yep.
And without meter, you're not going to be able to get the combo damage to kill Honeybee anyway outside of Dark Magic activated, which he didn't get the chance to go into.
Perfect spacing on the slide from Honeybee, going right into Conflict's DMs and kicking this man right into the loser's bracket. So it looks like up next.
Yeah, just trying to check it out and see what's going on. Big shout out to David, the Ultimizer, Guido, and all the TLs here running everything extremely smooth at KiT. Even for those. Okay, talk to me. So y'all heard it from the man above, the heaven in the ear. This is your NEC runner-up, the Atom Extraordinaire, and one of the most frustrating players in all of the scene to play against. But he's such a lovable guy, you can't hate him.
You can't, even when he's down 3ing you to death, trait 2-2, 2-2. And the smile when he looks at you, you can't really be mad.
Because it's so genuine. I feel like even in the arcade era of like raw, like just everything, Gurr would still be safe.
He would. It's a big, look at him, he's even smiling now. He's having a good time. He's relaxing. He's like, yeah, he wants that trophy.